Greg Van Roten was on Cam's O-line with the Panthers for 5 seasons. He's seen this firsthand, and now they're both in the AFC East. Good stuff. Marcus, should the NFL be more concerned about this duo of Cam and Belichick?
Yeah, they should, Molly. From a football standpoint, absolutely. Listen, Josh McDaniels, obviously, the offensive coordinator for the Patriots, is going to have the extensive time with Cam Newton and trying to formulate a semblance of an offense that Cam can operate from. And look, I know we're having the conversations about will Cam start? Is it Jarrett Stidham, Cam Newton? I think it'll be Cam Newton. Health barring, it'll be Cam Newton starting. So they'll have to formulate this plan. What has Bill Belichick done his entire career? He's morphed into whatever he's needed to be in order for his team to have success. Cam Newton being healthy is still one of the top 15 quarterbacks. Let's just go there because we hadn't seen him play in a while. Cam Newton being healthy gives this offense another dimension. We talked about it. I heard Stephen A talk about it. I talked about it. We tried to talk to Max about it. This team being devoid of talent outside of the quarterback, guess what Cam Newton does? He kind of insulates you from that if he is the Cam Newton that we're expecting him to be. This will be a great marriage. And don't tell me about oil and water. Bill Belichick signed Chad Ochocinco. He signed Randy Moss. These were guys that you wouldn't cliche think that New England would sign and Belichick would be able to coach. No, dudes want to win. They about their business. Randy Moss was about his business. Ochocinco didn't last long, but he knew what playing in New England could do. This is Cam Newton's revival tour, and he'll have a successful one because he's with one of the best coaches of all time, and this is Cam Newton we're talking about. A healthy Cam Newton is still a top-tier quarterback in the NFL.
I don't disagree with you, Marcus. What I would say to you, however, is that I'm worried about emotion. I love it a lot, what I'm seeing from Cam Newton, and the combination of him and Bill Belichick being on their own mission is something that's just marvelous to fantasize about. But there is such a thing as being so hyped, so ready, so anxious that it could ultimately derail you. Remember, when we praise football players or elite athletes in particular, the thing that we praise them most about is their pores. And so you got to think about those kind of things. It's all nice, fine, and dandy when you're training, you're in the preseason, you're getting ready. But when you go out there and things don't necessarily go the way you planned, do you have the intestinal fortitude to overcome that? I'm not saying Cam Newton doesn't. I believe in him. I think he's going to have a monster year. But I do concern myself in terms of him being overhyped because it's not just about him performing. He has to somewhat, at least, live up to the legacy that is Tom Brady, particularly if he is the direct successor to Brady, which we anticipate. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.